I thankful for my best friend, Luke. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, God, and Jesus. I'm thankful that we won the championship in tackle football on a pick six in overtime.
I'm thankful for my mom and dad for adopting me.
Person that I'm most grateful for because of what I have learned from them is Cece, our 10-year-old. She's just a great reminder of like, calm down, like it's all good.
I'm grateful for summer. I love summer, and we do a lot of things because my birthday's in the summer, and I'm grateful for my parents taking me to the beach. We stayed in this beautiful hotel for my birthday.
Without her, I would probably be even more high-strung, so I'm very, very thankful.
Our first person came to my mind was Keith Cooley.
I'm really thankful for my friends and my family, and that I have the abilities to play soccer and football.
I'm grateful that my husband has finally retired and we are spending more time at home together.
I'm grateful for my mom, her strength that she's shown to me in my life has really, oh man.
My mom is kind of like my therapist. I can talk to her if something was bothering me or something.
I'm grateful for my dad, who was a major influence in my life. He taught me carpentry skills, one. He taught me Christian skills and devotion. And he taught me how to be a man, raise a family.
I'm thankful for my grandma because she's always there for me, and she's always like taking me places where I ask, and she's just like super loving and caring.
Keith Cooley is amazing. He's like a brother to me.
I am grateful for my mom and the child pastors because the child pastors help us learn the Bible story, and my mom always makes sure that we're healthy and happy, and we always have fun together.
I am thankful for my children, the life that my husband and I have built together. I didn't grow up in church. I didn't really have that. Turned out to be a product of my environment. And my husband and I have now become the best versions of ourselves to have this amazing family that I'm so grateful for. And Wellspring is a big part of their environment. They know that God loves them and that they can turn to Him at any time. And their home life is built on love and faith.
I am so grateful for Wellspring. When I first came in through those doors, I considered myself an atheist. That's basically where our story starts, I believe, is when I hit rock bottom and made some terrible decisions.
Something happened in our family and our relationship hit rock bottom and we kind of fell apart.
Lauren and Luke, our oldest, our 7-year-old, they started coming here to Wellspring. I decided that I would come with her the following weekend. The first sermon that Trey spoke that I was a part of, and he was talking about how God's armor can protect from the enemy, basically, can protect against sin. I saw that Lauren's faith is what kept us together. That's really what I needed to turn to. My eyes were truly open to why this amazing woman was still with me.
My littlest brother Miles he didn't have a fever, but he threw up and God took care of him. The next day I was feeling better.
Last November, I went through a carbon monoxide poisoning incident, and I'm actually really grateful for it because it ended up, we went to the hospital and found out that my grandpa needed heart splints. And so like without that, he wouldn't be with us any longer. But because they sent me to the hospital, they also sent him there, and they're able to give it to him before it got bad. I went through a lot, but I'm glad I went through it because he's okay.
I was recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and so I actually lost vision in my right eye. It was really tough. I was in MUSC for 5 days and pretty hopeless for a while, and I just prayed every day. I thanked Him for all that I did have, and I knew that He had me. By God and His grace and mercy, I actually have full vision back in my right eye. So I'm really grateful for Him. 2 years ago now, he received a clean bill of health, which
Going through several years of health challenges and just not knowing what was up, what was down, and then call her the boss because she said, we're not doing this on an MUSC, and was, as far as health-wise, that was the best choice I could have made. Like she said 2 years ago, we got a clean bill of health, and best thing I can wish for.
I'm actually really thankful for my church family here. On 9/11, 2001, I was a fireman in New York. I was asked to go to Ground Zero. Wednesday, I had to go to New York, and I have really hard time with it. Emotionally, physically, mentally, every part of it. I was actually going over toward Washington Bridge from New Jersey to New York, and I had a full-blown anxiety attack. I emailed April, called a friend Ron, and called a friend Dave, and within 10 minutes I had a phone call from Terry, an email back from April, Dave called me, Ron called me, and within 3 minutes after those conversations, I knew Jesus was with me.
I had kind of a hard upbringing, and it didn't take until my adult life until I realized that I needed God in my life. And I was struggling for a long time. I was very lost and hurting, and all the shame that I carried around for so long. I feel like I was forgiven, redeemed, and made new, all because of him, and was able to be the person that I'm supposed to be.
I think knowing that I couldn't do it by myself.
You could call that the rock bottom. And I finally was like, I surrendered myself completely and was like, I cannot do this without you. Recently, we did just buy our first house, my husband and I. So that kind of was we've gone through a road of, having children and a family, and we both have been redeemed. Settling down and buying a house was kind of the last step to that. So we chose Myrtle Beach to put our roots in, and we bought a house, and, we're going to be here for a while.
Hey, I've prayed to God sometimes where I hope my mom, my dad, and people are safe, and he's keeping that alive.
There's no other explanation. God is I've just seen him move in my life. There's no other way for me to describe it than everything that I pour into with God, I just keep getting back. I don't know how to describe that, but it's just a type of love that you can't find anywhere else.
I brought my dad back here to church because I really been thinking about God.
I'm grateful for Jesus himself for giving me that strength to go through the process of that.
I'm thankful for God because he just works with me. When there's a problem, he just helps me get through it. That's why he's called God. He's our Father. So he helps you work through the stuff that you really say, nope, I'm done. But he just keeps going with you.